Hi, everybody. Good to be with you again. Last time that we talked, I asked us to consider what is God's role in spiritual warfare. When we're getting hit by the enemy and we feel afraid or we're feeling overwhelmed or weary, where is God? What do we do and what does God do for us? We looked at 2 Chronicles 20. In verse 3, it tells us that when Jehoshaphat was confronted with what seemed like so much of a challenge beyond what he could even handle, that he was afraid. Yet it tells us in that verse that he resolved to inquire of the Lord. We often do feel, as Jehoshaphat and his people felt, that there's a vast army heavily entrenched and set against us. But like Jehoshaphat, first, we must seek the counsel of the Lord. Like Jehoshaphat, we must resolve to inquire of the Lord. In verses 3 and 4, it says that King Jehoshaphat declared a nationwide fast. Jehoshaphat and his people recognized that God was their only help. They knew their hope was only in Him, and they humbled themselves through prayer and fasting. We also must humble ourselves and declare our full dependence on the Lord. Humility is so important in spiritual warfare. It's also important to see that the people of Judah, they came together to seek help from the Lord. Jehoshaphat was a mighty king, but he needed other people to stand with him. Too often we seek to fight our battles alone, sometimes without God or without others. But instead of standing alone, King Jehoshaphat humbled himself, called his people, and they stood in unity and agreement to cry out to God and see His deliverance from their enemies. May we do the same.